What did we choose? Simmons here. Now, with Guy Ritchie's new film now, which is of course Ministry of Ungodly Warfare, I am doing my reviews for past Guy Ritchie films. But alright, not Guy Ritchie's obviously one of the best directors there is. From his good stuff like Snatch, Treatment Sherlock Holmes, and all. But not everything he's done is the best. And there we go with Swept Away. Here's my little review for Swept Away. All right, now the movie is actually a remake of a film from like 1974, and it actually starred Madonna, who of course at the time was actually married to Guy Ritchie. So there's that. Um, Now if you guys don't know much about the story in this, imagine being shipwrecked on a beautiful island with someone you really can't stand, a soldier. So you got a young soldier, played by a talented actor, Adriano Gianninici, who is cast adrift on an island with his supporter, who's a rich, self-centered woman who is used to having her own way. Cut off from society, he reverses the role, stripping her of pride and vanity, and pretty much controlling her completely until that is she somehow falls in love with him. And of course, you got Madonna playing the role. You also have like Elizabeth Banks in this, Bruce Greenwood, Jenny Triplehorn. You had some really good supporting players. Oh my god, this movie is awful. It's there's nowhere to turn around. It's completely terrible. Madonna. Who I've always liked Madonna. I know she always gets lost stack and all, but when she actually wants to, she's actually could be pretty good and stuff. Like she was really good in A League of Their Own. So yeah, when she wants to, she could actually turn out a good performance. This one definitely wasn't it. It's just nothing about this was completely all that interesting. The performances was great. It was completely boring. I mean, Guy Ritchie, like before this, he of course did two great films, but he really didn't do so great with this, and it's just awful. I mean, of course, you got Adriano Giannacci, who's actually the son of a famous Italian actor, Giancarlo Giannacci. He is pretty good in this here. Matthew Vaughn was also a producer. And this movie scored a lot of awards. And I do not mean Oscars. I'm talking about the Razzies. It literally scored about, I kid you not, if the film was awarded 5 Golden Raspberry Awards. It won Worst Picture, Worst Actress for Madonna, Worst Screen Couple, Worst Director. It was nominated for Worst Screenplay. I mean, yeah, this thing just swept big time there. Um, and you don't really see Madonna act anymore nowadays, but sometimes, like her, she's a great singer, obviously, but sometimes her acting could be a hit and miss once in a while. And this one was a mess, and yeah, it's just not that good. Definitely Guy Ritchie's worst film. I mean, of course, last year he did do Operation Fortune, which was not so good either. But not, but his worst movie will always be Swept Away. I mean, yeah, every good director has a bad day in the office, and Swept Away was Guy Ritchie's bad day in the office. So, yeah, I mean, I understand he was married to Madonna, like one of the biggest pop stars at the time. So, cast her in your film, perfect. It'll probably make some dough. But no, it didn't. And yeah, learn the hard way there, buddy. But yeah, I mean, this was a complete flop too. It made about how much does this thing made? Box office. Yeah, about 500 something here. Yeah, it's not all that special. But anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen Swept Away? If so, what's up? Were you a fan of it? Were you not a fan of it? Do you think this is actually Guy Ritchie's worst film? Did you remember seeing this one? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is him.